I've met about 6 men through online dating. One wasn't through a dating website, but it was still online.
I've been meeting people online for about just a couple months. I kind of just started doing it. I've actually met 2 people so far.
I've been meeting people online for about a year now. I've met about 17.
I meet people online because, I'm in school right now, and everybody I've met in school so far, they're not really worth my time. So I wanted to kind of venture out.
I meet people online because it's convenient and I can do it from the comfort of my own home. Aside from that, I don't have much time to go out with my ministry and everything.
We've been on blackplanet.com and blackpeoplemeet.com.
The online dating site that I use is Match.com. I use Match.com because I just moved to LA this year and I wanted to meet people in the area that not necessarily went to CSUN, but knew a bit about the area.
Dating sites I go on, mainly Christian mingle, sometimes women of Christ, people of faith meet, things like that.
Online dating sites I prefer are usually OkCupid and eHarmony.
One time I was browsing Christian mingle and I came across a profile. It seemed a bit ideal. A 28-year-old Caucasian female, blue eyes, blonde hair, the blondest you'd ever see, graduate student. And I hit her up on the chat. I said, hey, Tuesday Bible study, 7 p.m. if you're down to go. I noticed you're in the area. You should attend with me. It's going to be a great time in the Lord. So I swing by the house to pick her up. And this 380-pound woman trots out and is like, hi, I'm Marjorie. I'm like, no, you're not.
We had been talking online, for online dating, and we started texting, and then a couple days later, we went on a date, and he picked me up here in the CSUN housing dorms. It was not that exciting of a date. He kept taking his phone out. He was texting his cousin. He was answering emails. When I asked him, oh, where do you live at? He's like, I live with my parents. You live with your parents and you're 20-something years, you're 26 years old still, and you don't have a job? He was just completely ill-mannered. I felt like I was at the table with a 4-year-old. 4-year-olds can at least handle a spoon.
I met one particular fellow from Match.com. That's an interesting experience that I will never forget ever in my life. He seemed like he had everything together. He seemed like we had a lot in common. And then from the profile we started communicating, and then we started talking on the phone, and that seemed to be going pretty well also. And then we decided to meet each other and go on a date. Following my GPS, and I get to the location. It goes, your destination's on the right. I get to my location and it's a house. And so I'm kind of freaked out and I'm like, okay, what the heck's going on? So he comes out of his door and in that moment, I thought that I was getting punked. Like, I was seriously looking around for Ashton Kutcher and the whole cast to be like, oh, we got you, because he was blind. Like, literally, I cannot see. Let me stick my hands out in the air to feel you, blind.
There are definitely dangers involved with online dating. I've been a little lax just because I've been meeting people online for so long. But the dangers are really that people aren't who they say they are online.
It's always a hit or miss when you meet somebody online or you go out with somebody that you don't know. But the problem that I have, and I'm probably not ever going to do online dating again, is because you don't know who people are. I got catfished. I went on a real blind date and it was a horrible experience.